Hello, welcome to Sunshower. Sunshower is part of MAV's 2022 Ahead of the Curve commissions. Sunshower has been made at Footscray Community Arts as part of the residence program. Footscray Community Arts sits on the land of the Wurrung and Budurong people of the Kulin Nation. I pay respects to their elders past, present, and emerging, and to any First Nations people watching this video globally right now. To begin Sunshower, I recommend doing this either seated in a chair or laying on your back like I am right now. If your spine allows you, have your legs fully straight and be in a position known as Shavasana in yoga, or to simply be laying on your back with your hands on your side. A sunshower is a natural phenomenon. It is a thing where it's sunny while it rains. While it may not sunshower today in this video, we can imagine those sensations right now. Bring your arms to float just above your shoulders. And take a few deep breaths. With your next inhale, reach for the sky, feeling your shoulder blades lift off the floor and come back down. And try that a few times using your breath to guide your movement. To figure out how we're going to embody a sun shower, we must embody the sun and the shower separately first. So let's think about the rain. With your left hand, I want you to tap your fingers in the air as if it is drops of rain. With the other arm floating in the air, tap the other arm. Your left arm gives the feeling of the rain, and your right arm gives way to it. Remember, everything is invitational. If you're watching this video right now, you don't have to copy my movements. They're simply a guide. In your own natural time, do the same thing to the other side. If there's any pain in your lower back and you're laying down, feel free to bend your knees and bring your heels towards your bottom. In your own natural time, see if these droplets of rain can grab onto you like a big wet puddle. Blup. Try them on either arm and imagine the droplets of rain almost having like tendrils that can reach and grab and hold on to the other arm. One arm is giving the cue, giving the touch. The other arm is receiving it. Your body is a vessel for giving and receiving equally. Feel free to play with speed if you wish. Go as slow or as fast as you desire. Doing a little duet from hand to hand of grabbing and tapping like droplets of rain. I know for me on a wet, rainy day, water sometimes feels like it grabs onto me, like I'm immersed in it, like a coat. With your next breath, feel free to grab one of your wrists and reach. With the hand that's reaching, feel free to twinkle the fingers out, feeling that experience. The hand that's grabbing, really use it to support your hands. And when you're ready, bring your arms back to where you started, floating them above your shoulders, feeling the life force that shifts as we embodied the rain. Take a nice deep inhale with the nose and a nice deep exhale through the mouth. One more time for good measure. Deep inhale from the nose. Deep exhale from the mouth. Now let's embody the sun. When I filmed this today, it was a little bit cloudy, so we're going to have to imagine. But imagine you're blocking the sun with your hands, creating your own shade. using your hands to almost push against the sun, pushing away the heat. With your left hand, use that same push to guide the right hand as your right hand melts gently from the heat. A guided journey of embodying the sun, the left hand pushing like warmth and your right hand receiving the warmth and gently melting. Remember that stillness is always available. Remember repeating something's always available if it feels good to you. And just imagining is enough. If moving your arms is too much for you today, come back to that floating position and floating your arms above your shoulders and imagining that sensation, the heat, the warmth. In your own time, feel free to change from arm to arm. See if the hand that's pushing can take this push into a hold, supporting the other arm. One hand pushes into a hold. The other hand is held, supported, gently melting into the arm that's holding. This is a duet between two arms, pushing and melting, embodying the heat of the sun, even if it's a cloudy day. Remember, you can move as slow or as fast as you want and have a play, or simply be in stillness. This can be as cardiovascular as you want. Remembering to always follow your breath. I know for me right now, my forearms are quite tight, so I'm using this balance of pushing and holding to generate energy into my forearm. When you're ready, take your left hand, hold your right arm, and push the right arm so it can reach. Just like we did before the rain, instead of grabbing, we're holding the arm. And the arm that's reaching feels the support of the other arm. It feels held. After a few goes, come back to where we've been, floating the arms above the shoulders. We've now embodied the sun. We've now embodied the rain. And just feel the memory of those two things in your body right now. Remember, every choice you're making is the perfect choice. So whatever you need to do to feel good in this moment is absolutely perfect. When you're ready, see if you can grab with your left hand and hold with your right hand. One is grabbing and one is holding. Integrating all the information we've had from the last few minutes. In your own time, see if you can switch hands. One is grabbing, one is holding. How can part of you support another part of you? How can one part of your heritage and your culture and identity be supported by another? You may be by yourself right now in this dance, but it's always a duet between two parts of you. And right now we are grabbing and holding. Finding a balance of play and resistance. Finding a balance of play and resistance. Embodying a sun shower. Feeling the taps around my body as if I could tap with a third hand at the same time, feeling the sun and the rain simultaneously. Use your hands to block the bright sun and feel the taps all around your body. Sun showers usually occur in the spring and summer. So imagine that warm weather with a gust of cold wind and the tapping rain against your hands. All the little droplets of rain activate life force into your arms, awakening energy. Come back to that grabbing and holding and see how it feels. You can even move in circles. You can make shapes. You can be still. You can move as fast, as slow as you want. Feel this rain in between your hands as you twinkle your fingers together, and then feel the space and the memory of that twinkle, the rain, between your hands. Imagining you're almost holding the sun. Imagining you're almost holding the sun while feeling the rain, the droplets on your arms. And let your arms float. Integrate all this information. I know for me, a sun shower kind of feels like how my identity feels. As a person of color, I'm always juggling between two identities. It's sometimes hard for me to juggle both identities at the same time, and I'm simultaneously going back and forth between one and the other. Sometimes it feels like a sun shower, rain and sun at the same time. It doesn't make sense, but it's true. The experience of flipping between the subject and the object, the grabber and the grabbee, the reacher and the reachee, can relate to your own cultural identity. Always mixing two halves, maybe a Western half or an Eastern half like myself. What other halves in your culture and identity kind of feel like a sun shower? They don't make much sense sometimes, but you know it's true. Take a nice deep inhale for the nose and a nice deep exhale for the mouth. This has been Sunshower. Thank you.